Hello everyone! We did it! We're live! I'm Ruth Ann.
I'm Chris.
And we are GeekChic Promotions. Welcome to New York Comic Con live on the Saturday. We've been having quite the adventure at New York Comic Con, so we're actually gonna... You guys might think we're gonna just show off at how cool it is that we're at New York Comic Con.
Not true.
Not true. We have a lot of rage about this show.
I do not like this show.
I warned her to.
I'm not a fan.
It is a very difficult show to exhibit at for very many reasons.
Why?
Well, let me tell you why, Priya. Hi, Nick. Good to see you, buddy. So,
hey, Carl.
I have to say, like, getting into the convention center as a exhibitor just on the daily is absolutely awful.
It's
awful. They only give you one door to come into, and they make you go through everybody just through one like metal detector, bag search, the whole thing. Even though there's so many doors open, they won't let you go through. Like, you'll start walking, like, oh, you have to go through this tiny little door over here, and you're like, I have to sell stuff and set up my booth. Let me in.
Yep, it is pretty bad, and also
It's been cold and rainy.
It's cold and rainy, and if you bring a bag in, you have to wait to get it sniffed by a dog. And
I actually did not.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing so many drugs, Priya?
No, well, actually, it was really sad. The first day I came in, we had a case of water that was in a suitcase. Because, you know, otherwise you need two people carry it, and that's against the rules, guys.
Yep,
you
against
can't
the
have
rules.
two people carrying
No,
something.
not allowed.
So they brought in the dogs, and the first dog that sniffed around it started licking his lips. And it was so sad, and the guy was like, oh, baby, you smell water, you thirsty? And it was so sad, and I wanted to cry.
It's hard enough not to pet those sweet, sweet doggos. I know that they're working, but they're so cute.
The second day, the dog was fine. He was like, whatever, and he just left. But, like, you know, that's my dog.
You thirsty, baby? You thirsty?
But anyway, so also, the lines to the bathrooms.
Okay, I need to talk about my experiences. The lines to the bathrooms, every single bathroom, there is
like an hour.
Yeah, minimum.
It's like an hour.
Every single time.
Just to go to the bathroom, guys.
This morning, I was so enraged because usually, like, if we as an exhibitor, if you can hit the restrooms before like the doors open, you're like, okay, I can last like X amount of hours. Like, you kind of schedule a day out. I went to use the restrooms at 9:30 this morning. Every single stall was filled with cosplayers changing, not using the restroom, and then the security person that was a part of like the Reed Pop New York Comic Con with the blue shirt, she was Skyping her boyfriend, like with video Skype. And we just in the bathroom.
Oh my god!
I walked in. I was like, I'm gonna have a good day. I swear. I'm not gonna be mad. I swear.
Well, you know what happens to me is that we have a booth behind us who shall remain nameless. Bait, who was selling exclusives and decided it was a-okay to have everybody line up along our booth and wrap around our booth, so that we couldn't have a line for our stuff. Which has a claw machine, it has a photo op, we have gameplay going on. So we had nowhere to put our line because they were using it. And I had to go scream at 3 different people to get it resolved, to the point where literally I told people in the line to get the exclusive, they're sold out, they're sold out, they're sold out, and I was a total asshole. And I'm sorry I had to do it because otherwise I would have gotten in trouble.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah, and turns out they were sold out, so it was fine. But I didn't know that till later. But
yes!
I swear to God, I was having
none of it. God, that makes me so happy.
And it happened twice. It happened yesterday and it happened this morning, to the point where this morning I was like, oh hell no! And I like went on a rampage. I was yelling at everybody at Bait. I was yelling at New York Comic Con staff members. I was yelling at the poor volunteers with the green sticks who cut off the line. Oh. But they're so weak. They're weak. They're like,
Your constitution
we're so
is weak.
sorry. And I'm like, get some balls. Just tell people it's done. It's over. Move along.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, and then forget it. The food truck or food lines for lunch.
Don't
So basically yesterday we just gave up and walked like 4 blocks and just went to a restaurant because the first day, and I tried to warn Ramon that this was going to happen, but the first line we got into, we waited half an hour to get to the front, and by the time we got to the place was called Rice Bowl and da-da-da. They were out of rice, they were out of bowls, they were out of the bowls. They were out of everything except for like a little bit of pork and salad. Or, like, not even like a salad, just like lettuce.
No, we did. So
but then a second line got into right after that. Waited 45 minutes to get to the front, and all they had left was grilled cheese, which I cannot eat.
So
that was a bad day.
What we ended up doing is we walked outside and it was pouring rain, and so we literally went to a cart that had hot dogs that they were selling and sausages and stuff. Bought one of those for $3 in cash. Couldn't get a receipt, so I can't get reimbursed for it. But whatever, $3.
$3 worth it.
We ate it in 5 minutes in the rain, and then spent the next 40 trying to get back into the convention center through all the lines and the security and all the bullshit. And it was infuriating because, see, I'm wearing a Summoner's War shirt, and on the back it has staff.
It's gonna be backwards for these guys. But
So
yeah.
I was with, I was with 3 of my fellow cohorts, and we got stopped every 3 minutes by people thinking we were staff for New York Comic Con. And it was not pleasant to the point where we started bitching at people. They go, "Oh, excuse me," and we turn around and just scream at them, "We're not staff!" Like, we were just, we were just done with it. Done with it. It's like, clearly New York Comic Con needs more staff, because we were getting asked every 2 seconds if we were
also they
staff.
don't wear all the same shirt, so everybody, it's very confusing for people because like there's some in blue, there's some in black, and they're like all say different stuff. All right, there are some positives. I'm gonna go over some positives right now.
Okay, I'd like to hear some positives.
I mean, for me, I had a great panel last night
Yes,
for Business of Comics, so that's been lovely. People have been great, like actually like the actual people at the booth. I don't know about you, but they've been wonderful coming to our aftershock
Check all the
booth.
assholes that like to cut through the booth because they don't want to fight the crowds to go around.
We would be one of those. Nah, we don't do that
I don't
though.
do that.
That is
Nope.
bad etiquette.
And
Even
the
though it's
people
really annoying, it's bad etiquette.
Whose big, huge backpacks have knocked over all of our signage to the point where they're so dented and damaged they look like shit, and it's really pissed me off, and they started getting angry. And when one guy was like,
You
"Oh,"
angry? No.
He's sorry, and he like hit it, and I just yanked it away from him. I was like, "I'll take care of it!" Yeah, somebody dropped one of our prop swords and it shattered into pieces. Yeah.
Oy. Good
Guys.
times. But I mean, we've been doing really well at our booth. We've been selling. We've sold out of 4 titles already, and we've been having some amazing signings. There's actually a signing going on right now with Wando and Layla Lays for our big kind of premiere book that we have coming out this weekend. I have another panel on Sunday that I'm super stoked about social media. So those are my positives of the show.
I'm watching the messages pop up on my phone as
Yeah,
we
it's like-
record this of my team freaking out about something, and I'm not at the booth.
Swipe.
It's great.
It's so we're here hanging out with you guys, even better.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about this show.
Yeah.
I'm just
Another positive,
not.
they do sell beer and wine. We unfortunately the lines are so long that we weren't able to get the wine in time to be able to drink with you guys on live right now. But yeah.
And I wish that I could say there was like some crazy after parties, that we've
Well,
been
here's
to,
the problem,
but-
as usual, and this is one of the reasons we created GeekChic Promotions, is because we were tired of going to cons and the only after parties are these loud dance clubs right at the beginning with nowhere to sit, no food.
And we've been standing all day.
We've been standing all. This is the first time we've sat down. You're looking at it right
Yep.
now. This is probably the only time we'll sit down all day.
Yep. For days.
For days
on end.
Yeah.
And it's just, you want to go somewhere, you want to have a drink, you want to sit down.
You want to be able to talk with your friends because, like,
Yeah.
you're able to see, like, what was it like last night when we were walking to that event? It was like the first time we'd been able to talk in like a week.
Right?
And yeah, it's just. Yeah, but Sonic Boombox, we do love Sonic Boombox. We've worked with them before. They have great stuff because at least they're at a bowling alley and you can sit, eat, and then the dance club is separate, so that's lovely. But like as far as like industry, like after parties, nope.
Yeah, I've been actually getting some sleep while I was here because it's so boring afterwards.
Oh, I've been having fun with my insomnia this weekend, so I haven't slept at all since
See, it's too bad you can't take advantage
Wednesday
of that
night.
and be out at some fun parties.
I know, it's too bad.
But unfortunately, that's not the way it goes. But
So
anyway,
I definitely look like I've been partying hard. Oh.
so there was some exclusives I think that were announced here. I don't know. We're really so
bogged down.
engrossed
Yeah.
into our own stuff.
And I really do appreciate that people think that we can get exclusives for you guys. There's actually rules against exhibitors being able to pick up exclusives. So, love you all, but we cannot pick stuff up for you.
Except
Uh-oh.
the booth across from us. I'm not going to say their name because that'd be not cool.
The
But,
same
like,
booth you've been raging about this whole
No.
time?
Oh,
The other
the
side.
other direction.
Oh, all
in
right.
front of, not behind us, but in front of us. So they had exclusives that one of our staff members really wanted, and he was standing in line to go get it, and he was like talking to the girl who worked there, and was like, oh, this really sucks because I only get like an hour for my lunch. He goes, and I spend it waiting in this line. There's no guarantee that I'm even going to get to the front of the line, like to be able to buy this exclusive. And she's like, oh my God, tell me about it. So everybody, like all the exhibitors are like commiserating about it. And so the exhibitor was like, well, what's your name? And so he gave her his name, and she gave him her card, and she's like, just come back later and pick it up. I'll put one aside for you.
Aww.
And we did the same thing because we had a couple exhibitors this morning before the show floor opened, like come over to us and they're like, we only get like a certain amount of time like to come through, and we have to like make our way over here, but we're like huge fans of the game, and we're gonna go to your meetup later. We got tickets and all this stuff. Like they're like, do we have to wait in this big long line in order to be able to win some of your exclusive prizes? And we were like, nah, just come up and tell us who you are, and we'll put you to the front of the line. Because, I mean, it sucks. It sucks for us.
Yeah, I mean, like one of the reasons that we work in this industry is that we're fans of the industry.
Right.
So,
and thank you, Carl. You know what? We love our fans. That's why we do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love doing this. I know
it's nerd rage.
It's nerd rage, yeah. We get angry.
But,
we get
and we're at Roseanne's booth right now because we were at mine. Well, actually, probably a lot quieter, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, because we could go to the upstairs. We have an upstairs at our booth. It's like a big castle.
I wasn't sure if we were allowed to, because we talked about doing that at San Diego, but it sounded like we weren't allowed to do that last time.
Well, normally we can't because that's where we bring our VIPs and we have our meetings and stuff like that. But at the moment, the meetup is starting and it's being prepped. So literally half of our team went over there to help with the setup before coming back. And so weirdly, it was empty when I left. But I didn't know how long that was going to be for. And I didn't want people just walking up there like,
Yeah. We're doing our thing.
Yeah.
It's an A-B conversation. See your way out.
Instead, we're doing it here, where literally the crowd is on the other side of the camera, and they're all staring at us as we do this, wondering what we're doing. So we have a lot of people.
Oh, no, wait. I'm almost curious. Wait. No. I won't flip it quite yet.
Yeah, it's it's a little weird. Yeah.
It is.
Whatever.
Yeah, we're totally. Yeah. So we're doing this in front of this amazing banner of ours for our walk through hell, because we're just
this is our third cohort.
Yes. Is
we call him Jerry.
Oh, Jerry. I like Jerry better. Jerry. He's obviously having a rough con. He's swallowing his own arm. We also had a walk through hell trying to get across the show floor.
Yeah. I didn't know how long it was going to take me to get here, so I literally left a half hour ahead of time.
Honestly, you weren't wrong. I feel like in a way this is actually more stressful to get through, because usually at San Diego, as long as you get off the show floor, like the lobby area is very wide, so you can at least like cut through there fairly quickly.
It's the worst.
This is absolutely packed. And anytime there's a I do love you cosplayers, but every time there's a cosplayer, it typically shuts down the entire hall. Like just one shut down the entire hall. Oh, looks like we're frozen on YouTube. Sorry guys. Hey Ming, we love you, Ming Chan. Hi. So yeah, we've been talking about New York Comic Con and some of the good times and bad times that we were having. Okay, here's the other really great thing that's happened at New York Comic Con for me is that, so I used to live here. I lived here for 5 years, and I don't get back very often. So I actually had 5 or 6 of some of my really close friends from. Are we going to be okay? Or we're trying to see if we can get the YouTube back up. But I had a lot of friends from the bar I used to work at who came in and came to visit me, and it was absolutely wonderful. I'm looking at these people, and I recognize them right away. It looks like they haven't changed at all to me over 12 years. And now everybody has kids, and, houses and stuff, and it's crazy. Everybody's all grown up. It's fun.
Except me.
Except for you. Oh, except for me. What are you talking about?
No kids, no house.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
Living the dream, yes.
That's why
I think we're going to have to let you go, YouTube, sorry.
No.